Welcome back, everybody. We're looking at Agro Park, and I love this picture. I mean, I absolutely love it. Whoever took this picture, they just knew exactly what they should do. I took art in school, and one of the things they kind of taught us is to keep people into a picture is to keep it going around in a circle instead of just being straight. And if you look, this right here goes around and comes up into the sun, and these little wave lines take you back, and it just makes you get a little bit trapped into it. A little art lesson for you. So, I mean, this is a very nice picture, and I have done a little bit of a sneak peek, not much. There's been some fixes and stuff done to it. This is actually kind of basically my first look, even though I have kind of peeked around just starting items. But we're going to dive in and show you what you get. Remember, I am a gamer, just informing gamers to let them know what they get. Personal opinion comes out. Don't think nothing about it. It's just my opinion. Okay, so let me get off of that one and bring up the right one. There's not really a store per se. Whenever you return a vehicle, I did see that, and whenever you buy a vehicle, it all shows up right in here, which is fine. We don't have to have a store. The BGA is down here. The fields are pretty squared up, but it doesn't really, some people don't much care for that. I don't really mind it personally. Sometimes I actually kind of like it. Um, as y'all have heard me say before in my maps reviews and stuff, I play Michigan, American Outback, Jones Dairy Farm. They're all squared up. They're still a lot of fun. You don't actually have any crops in this, so that makes it a little bit more versatile to me. It means you can start out with the crops that you want instead of what the map maker thought that that you should have. You also own, I didn't see this for you own this down here, and it is as well has no fruit types in it. And they need a little TLC, so that's good. So I kind of like to start. I mean, just starting with this in here would have been fine with me. And let's go to the garage and see what all you start with. And that's a lot of big tractors. But I mean, this is what the map maker enjoys. So some people's gonna like having the biggest of the biggest, but I mean, starting out that one small farm, um, just personally, maybe a little bit less for me, but like I said, it's going to appeal to a lot of people, though. There's a lot of people out there like starting with a lot of stuff. It's just me and my preference. But I mean, I'm a little weird anyway. What can I say? This is my first track from the combine, so and this is using my first tractor unless I bust out one of the mods or something. But this area really don't promote that kind of play. You can see it's a lot of newer stuff out here, buildings and all that, so it's fun. So I mean, I still would probably, if I was going to do a playthrough on this map and I really like the looks of the map from what I've seen so far, I probably would lose this land and sell a bunch of the equipment and stuff and start kind of small. Not that small, but I would definitely start small. As you can see, you got several, even with this, you got several sell points, so you got good competitive prices, keeps you seeking a better price. I like that. You got a couple of places that you can, or three places you can sell your silage and stuff, so that's nice. Your money's spot on. Of course, I didn't really see much for animals, but it's more of an agricultural map. Some players or creators will start off with some animals. I actually prefer that you don't, so this is fine. You do have transport. I seen where they said they had to remove one. I don't know what they're referring to because I didn't see the first version or anything of this. So I mean, I think it all looks great thus far, especially with all the sell points and everything. It's really going to help people out because I mean it's going to take a lot to kind of get around this map. Let's get up in the air a little bit so we can take a look around. And I'm looking right at the water tower. So, like I said, it's kind of a newer looking. Some of these buildings and stuff, like this one in particular, kind of reminds me a little bit of the Russian base map 17. I could be wrong. These ramps is really nice. And lots of people will line up their trees along the edges of a road, but they look purposely placed. This one here looks more like it's been touched by nature. The fields are flat, but they are rolling. So that's pretty nice as well. Kind of makes it feel a little bit more alive in a lot of ways. Let me bring up the mini map so I can see a little bit about where I'm going. Let's go this way. Sorry, clearing my throat so much. I think I'm getting sick again, of all things. Some little windmills through here. Some grassland. Here's a few of your points over here. If you remember, Russia map in FS17 was kind of, the base map was kind of flat. But a lot of the buildings and stuff kind of reminds me of that. But, I mean, this has rolling hills and stuff, about like something of Westbridge Hills or something like that. Several windmills throughout. You got some more. There's a BGA over here. This is back over to the land that we own. See, it don't have no crops in it. And this is, like I was saying too, I mean, to me, there's just, for me, I mean, if you want it, go for it. I mean, this, I just don't see two combines for this. But as you get to purchasing land stuff, they're really going to come in useful. And the funny thing is, I mean, you kind of take this in as being massive farms. You're going to need a lot of equipment. And the thing about it is, the cool thing is that if you really love big farming and you really want big fields, you could saw these trees down right here and get something like that. John Deere chisel plow, make about one pass up through there, and then you can merge all these fields. You talk about insane. If you really like big farming, this map really promotes adding the fields together and making even bigger farming, which, like I said, it would be insane. You're going to need a lot of equipment. Then, I mean, I myself, I'd be running 2 or 3 combines and several of everything. Seeders and pretty cool. So, I mean, that's pretty much the map. I like the fact that you can, now I wouldn't add this together, but, or this because of the log placement and stuff. But that side over there, you could easily, and right here, oh man, that would just be insane. Well, now there's some more logs there. But anyway, that's pretty much a look at the map and everything that you get. I think it's a pretty cool looking map myself. I don't have to agree with all the startup items, but I mean, see, you got the biggest of the best of everything starting out. And definitely John Deere 11. So it is what it is. Here's just some storage right back here. You see they got the bucket back here. So it's a pretty nice little mount. I think y'all gonna like it. So if you're interested in it, give it a download. Like, share, subscribe. That's all free. Comments, I love them. I love to hear back, especially from the map makers and stuff. I like to hear more about their feelings of why they built a map and all that kind of stuff. I like meeting them, and in some cases I've actually developed more of a relationship with them and work with them on some future projects and stuff. So everybody have fun. Take care, everybody.